Snow, ice, and Michigan's roads is not a good recipe for your car and your tires. Giving you advice to have a smoother drive is Jerry Carpenter with Liskeys Auto and Truck service in Lansing. And Jerry, what do you see this time of year when people bring in their cars for repairs?
Well, this time of year, we see them first couple snowstorms. We see a lot of people come in with wore out tires. They've been able to get through the whole summer. Tires were kind of okay, but now we got snow. A lot of cars coming in, not able to turn, going into a corner, going into the ditch, hitting curbs. So it's really important to check your tires. Make sure the air pressure is good. Not only that, but your tread depth is adequate.
There are a few things that you just mentioned that are important when it comes to your tires, talking about traction and making sure that they are filled. Why do these cause problems if they are low or they have low tread?
Well, it's very important. It's like the old Abraham Lincoln trick. And a lot of people know that you put a penny in the tire. You want to see about 2 to 3 30 seconds of tread depth. If you're not seeing that amount of tread anymore, you're not going to get good traction. The car's not going to accelerate, it's not going to stop, and it's not going to turn. So it's very, very crucial that you have a good set of tires going into winter.
Good set of tires help keep you hopefully on the roadway and not slipping and sliding around. Now that's with tires. How else can drivers be proactive ahead of more of the snow and ice we're going to receive?
But there's a lot of things to make sure your car is ready. Not only you're prepared, but your car. Make sure your battery's in good shape. If that battery's more than about 5 years old, it's something you're going to want to look at replacing. As the temperatures drop, that car may not start. So it's going to be important the battery's in good shape. Make sure your wipers are in good shape. You do get in driving in some snow, you want to make sure your windshield's clear and you can see. Check all your lights, your headlights, your taillights. You need to make sure you can see, but you need to make sure you can be seen in those snowy conditions.
Yeah, that visibility can get pretty rough when all of that snow is blowing around, so making sure that your windshield wipers are okay is a good thing. What about windshield wiper fluid?
That's just important. You get all that salt. You're following somebody too close on a highway, your windshield gets all white and you can't see. So yeah, it's very critical. Make sure that washer fluid's full. Make sure them wiper blades are cleaning like they should.
That's good advice right there. When people are out on the roadways and we do get more of that snow, more of that ice, what should they keep an eye out for or an ear?
Yeah, well, it's important when you're out driving in the colder conditions. If you do happen to get stranded, you want to make sure you have some gear in your car, some warm boots, maybe a blanket, stuff that you can survive a little bit on the side of the road. You know, hopefully you're not one of them people sitting there with your four-ways on, slid off in the ditch. But if you are, make sure you're prepared with some of the necessities in the car so that if you have to sit there for a little bit waiting for help, you're going to be okay.
I like how you mentioned that. Give you enough supplies so that when you're waiting for help, whether that's a tow truck, a family member, loved one picking you up, you can survive during that cold. Any last pieces of advice, Jerry?
That's really it. Slow down a little bit. You know, we see a lot of people come in this time of year. We've had a little bit of snow last week, and we're starting to see some people calling. They've already slid into curbs. Biggest thing is slow down a little bit. It takes us a little bit of time to get acclimated back to winter, icy driving. You know, everybody's driving a little bit faster nowadays, it seems like. So slow down a little bit, and you'll get to your destination safely.
I like how you said that. A lot of us forget how slippery it gets out on the roadways when we come back to the winter season. So thank you for sharing this advice, Jerry, on Mid-Michigan Matters.
Well, thank you.